Celtics have to be content right now with a 1-point lead with 5:45 to go, fourth period. McAdoo working against Parrish, traveling call, and you know that McAdoo wanted to see Robert pick up number 6. Parrish remaining in the game with 5 fouls. Casey Jones not taking any chances. ML Carr, the cheerleader on the Boston bench when he's not in there, and a timeout called.
A lot of people didn't think the Celtics would bounce back, but they found the way to play their game in this particular game tonight. One little thing that has happened during this timeout, or just prior to the timeout, Dick, is they changed defensive assignments for Robert Parrish. They put him on McAdoo and have McHale guarding Jabbar.
McAdoo doesn't drive as much as pull up for the jumper, so that might help Robert Parrish. Dennis Johnson with Worthy in his face. Bird double team with Cooper and Johnson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ainge in the corner. Danny Ainge gives the Celtics a 3-point lead with 5:20 to play now, 104 to 101. Ainge has scored 9 points, 5 of them here in the fourth period. And there's one of Kareem's patented passes to Magic Johnson.
Boy, how many times have you seen that work? Magic give it to Kareem and head for the hoop. Wide open layup.
Crowd urging the Lakers to tighten up the defense as Parrish goes in. Bird gets the rebound, loses it. And the Celtics recover in their backcourt, leading by 1. Under 5 minutes, 4:43 remain. Here's Bird for 3. Kareem looking down court. Magic. He's got Cooper and Worthy. It's Worthy. Lakers have regained the lead. Ainge. This is long range, and here comes LA. Boston is back on defense. Bird picking up Cooper, 4:10 remaining. 105-104, Los Angeles. We have had 7 ties and 8 lead changes in a game in which the Lakers led by 14 in the first half. And that's McAdoo. And there's pressure on the Celtics to score almost every time they come down the court. Listen to him at the forum. Timeout, Boston.
And a good timeout.
You don't want to get them a run going here.
Well, they want to make sure that they get a good shot, Boston, when they come up the other end of the court. I'm sure Casey Jones didn't like Danny Ainge taking that outside shot.
Lakers have run off 6 in a row. KC wants to talk it over. Lakers lead 107-104. Larry Bird just went over to whisper something to Robert Parrish. He will be guarding the inbound passer, James Worthy. It's Worthy, Cooper, McAdoo, Johnson, and Abdul-Jabbar for the Lakers.
And they put Dennis Johnson back on Magic Johnson.
Celtics have had their best success that way in this game. First time Dennis has been on Magic in the series. 13 on the shot clock. 1:21 in the game clock. 3-point lead for LA. 5 on the shot clock. Kareem misses, but the Lakers, James Worthy gives them a new 24-second clock. They got the big offensive rebound.
Boy, was that ever one. And Casey Jones livid that they couldn't block out.
Under a minute to play. Magic is fouled by Dennis Johnson, who will go to the line. Magic will.
Who responds better to pressure than Magic Johnson? I think he lives for this type of experience.
All right, Rambis is in for McAdoo, who gets a hand. But Rambis is obviously in for the same reason the Celtics have their big men.
Right, to control that board once the Celtics gain possession of the ball. And also to perhaps rebound off the missed free throw should Magic miss one.
Magic is 3 for 4 from the line. He makes them both, and Magic Johnson has 20 points in the ball game. Bird with 23 leads the Celtics. Parrish with 22 is second. Here's Dennis Johnson inside. McHale. Here's Parrish. Doesn't go. Parrish fighting again, and the basket counts in a foul. And the Boston Celtics with their relentless offensive rebounding, making it count there. And with 39 seconds showing on the clock, the Celtics can come within 2 points if Parrish can make the free throw, and he has struggled in the series from the line. Abdul-Jabbar has picked up his 5, Tom.
Yeah, but he's played a terrific basketball game tonight, Robert Parrish, particularly on the board. And right now, he's got to make this free throw for the Celtics really to have a real good chance at it.
Parrish with 25 points and 11 rebounds. The Celtics know they'll get their hands on the ball again. Question is, how do they defend the Lakers here? Trailing 113 to 111. If the Lakers win, they'll be up 3-1. Going to Boston for Game 5 on Friday. If the Celtics can win it, they're all even. Cooper puts a fake on and a big shot for Cooper. The rebound, Parrish, and the foul against the Lakers.
And it's on Kareem, I believe.
And that'll be number 6 for Abdul-Jabbar.
He's got a bona fide backup guy in Swen Nader, who's a muscle guy, but I'm sure Pat Riley doesn't want to see him at this stage.
There are 16 seconds remaining. And of course, these are big free throws coming up for Larry Bird. Keep in mind that the Lakers have the last shot.
You know, great players like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson love to be in this situation.
He makes 1. Kareem fouled out. He scored 32 points and had 8 rebounds. His 32 matched his point total in game number 1. Big free throw coming up. And the Celtics tie it up. The Lakers will call their last timeout and try, they hope, to set up the winning basket with 16 seconds to go. So the Lakers have no more timeouts. The Celtics would dearly love to see this game go into overtime, knowing that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has fouled out. Worthy has shot very well from the field, as we see.
Well, Parrish is guarding Worthy.
Cooper will inbound. 16 seconds. You can watch the time. Rambis to Magic. To be sure they won't let the time run out this time as they did in game 2. 8 seconds. Parrish steals the ball and the Celtics call a timeout with 3 seconds to play. And Magic Johnson didn't have anywhere to go with it. And another big steal by Parrish, who saved the game for Boston in overtime in last Thursday's second game.
Well, he's guarding Worthy. A good decision by Casey Jones to make this happen. Much bigger player can get out into that passing lane a lot easier. And he comes up with a key steal.
And so the Celtics will have 3 seconds to try to win the game when we come back to the Forum. Put another second on the clock. There are 4 seconds remaining and not 3, but this was a significant defensive play.
Great defensive play by Robert Parrish. Comes right over the top. His long arms is able to stick in there and pick off that pass. Great play.
Lakers have turned it over 14 times in this half after 4 turnovers in the first half. So what do the Celtics do with 4 seconds?
Well, I'm sure they've got something potentially to go to it, but look for Bird to be involved in it.
There's Larry Bird. 25 points, 7 of 21. Not a good shooting game, but all he needs is 1. Do the Celtics have enough time to get a foul inside, Tommy? Quick.
I don't believe so. They're going to try and get Larry Bird some way popping out.